Hi, my name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS, and I hope you're doing okay. Today I'm taking a look at Fuzz Droid by Sketch Audio, so let's oj. Fuzz Droid is a distortion effect based on the Moog CP3 modular mixer. Its sharp asymmetric discontinuity makes for a unique and aggressive sound. If you find the main circuit a little too rude, there's a smoother curve from the same module included. Also included is a custom smoothing function, adjustable bias, and flexible tone shaping filters to fine-tune your sound. The result is rude, nasty, and offensive, if you need be. You decide. Fuzz Droid can be found on the iOS App Store and downloaded for free with a 2-week trial. You can also fully unlock the app for the discounted price at the time of recording this, $4.99 until February 8th. It works on all iOS devices, including M1 Max. Now let's check out a demo of it in action. Okay, so let's check out how this thing works. So this is the interface here for the Fuzz Droid. You're not going to get too confused by the way this all works. As I said in the beginning, this is based off the Moog CP3. I can give you a quick look at what it looked like. There it is, the Control Panel 3. So there were various models of this thing that came out. There's been heaps of remakes ever since, but this, from what I know, is based off the original with some slight variations in case things are a little bit too wild for you. Let's come back over here to AUM. Now, I have an instance of Loop Mix running here just for some drums to kick off. I'm going to just remove this from the effect. Now, it's an AUv3, remember that. So you add it in as an effect. I've got Tone Boosters Barricade running on all of these tracks because, remember, we're dealing with distortion and fuzz and things can get a little bit wild. So I'm just making sure we don't blow each other's eardrums out. You know what I'm saying? So let's hear the beat that's in here. Pretty simple stuff. Now let's introduce this and here, listen to things getting a little bit spicy. And that is pure filth. Okay, let's hit the default settings here. And I'll turn this down a little bit and we'll run through. In fact, we'll stop it just for the kickoff. So you do have a bypass button up the top here, so you can stop that. Undo and redo up the top in the left-hand corner for all of your needs. Parameters are open here, so preset loads, fizz, all of this stuff is available here. Your global controls, all this is available for you to mess about with if you'd like to. Preset loading, so you can add presets in there as well for your properties up there, all good. Undo, redo, as I said. We have an A/B, so if you choose a default setting like this one, or choose this heavy nettle, and we come over here to B, and we can bounce these back and forward. So now I can come over to A and choose like this, and now I can bounce between the two, yeah? So we can come between these two effects, between A and B. So you've got A being and all that jazz. Let's come back and set it back to default. Settings up in the top corner, auto gain. We're going to look at this a little bit closer soon. Very handy to have. Text size. You can make things a lot bigger. Perfect for people like me who have 4 eyes. There's a manual. So you click on the manual, it'll take you to the website to Sketch Audio. And here's all the manuals for all of their apps here. So you can find Fuzz Droid, click on it, bang, we're off. And there's the manual. Everything's nice and big, easy to read, easy to follow. You shouldn't get too lost with that. There's some video tutorials that Ryan has put up on his website, on YouTube. Yeah, so you can go and do that as well. We're going to leave off this auto gains on for now. So we'll turn it off for now. And here's all your presets. You can add a preset super easy just by clicking here and naming it. And it's as simple as that, yeah? You're really not going to get too lost. It will appear here in these user settings under user. You've got a whole bunch of factory settings from the default. This will bring you back to default, and all of your presets are in here. So let's talk about what's going on here. We'll hit play. Now, just so you know, I still do get confused with this, but I'm getting better at it. With each of the sliders, the name of what it does is just underneath. So this is drive, headroom, output. So everything's underneath, smooth. I don't know why I still get confused with it every time I open a brand new Sketch Audio app, but my brain just looks above. It just does. I don't know why. So we have a drive here. We can drive that up 36 dB, or we can in the minus 36 as well. As I said, you're going to want to put some kind of limiter on there. Underneath, you've got headroom. Underneath here is our output. And as I mentioned earlier, so this is the CP Plus. This is based off, you know, the original model, but there's this minus here, which is a little bit tamer for those of you who don't really have the cojones. Yeah, so you can hear, definitely hear, it's a little bit cleaner. And this one's just a bit more broken down and smashed up. So let's talk about here. First, I'm gonna jump over here to this bias screen. Now you can go into minus or plus a percentage. 100%, you're gonna cut everything out. Yeah. So this is gonna break. That's pretty wild. Add some more distortion in there. Open it up a bit more. And you can go into the minus as well. Now above this we have a smooth option. Let's see if we can hear it when I turn this up. Yeah, definitely. So you can hear some of that harshness go away just to smooth that over. Let's bring this back. Double tap anywhere to bring things back. And we'll add some more distortion. Yeah, you can definitely hear that. Double tap. We've also got, let me bring this down, this output. We've also got a high pass filter down here. post or pre? All right, let's go back to our default setting here. And I'm going to turn on this auto gain. And now watch what happens when we got our auto gain on. So when I bring up the distortion, the output is going to drop. All right. Now you can bring this back here. You can set this back to default. And I can turn off the auto gain. And I can like pump up the volume a little bit and then turn it on, and we're going to get a very different result, yeah? But I can control this by itself. But so this is only going to affect, it's only going to affect this when, notice it disappears right off the screen there. So it only affects turning up the drive. We can move this wherever we want. So I can bring this way up here. Or all the way. Let's quickly try some presets. Give it a bit more volume. Let's go this positively aggressive. Not so harsh. That's pretty cool. All right, so you get an idea of it on some drums there. Let's throw in some bass here. So we've got our bass. I'm going to just unsolo this. Let's have a listen. We've got a, speaking of Moog, we've got Mariana running, and I've just got some simple chords, simple notes running through here. Filth. So I'm using the no headroom here. Let's bring in our drums. Wild. What do we got here? The Vulture Rage Machine. I like this one. And a bit more distortion. Take that down a bit. Let's look lastly at this baby. So let's take these off here. I've got a Altether and we've got this thing. So this is just scalar playing two chords back and forward, just a C major and what have we got? A D minor. Yeah, it's in a C major scale. And of course we've got FM zone, just playing some really nice, simple, glassy warmth. But that's what this thing can do. It can really distort it and create some really hateful tones. Like that. So you notice this headroom as we bring this down, you're going to get more distortion, but as we bring up our headroom, it's just going to give it that really nice light texture. Smooth it out a bit. Nice. And you can hear the difference between these two models here of the CP3. So that's clearly a more tamer version. Let's add in some of those high frequencies. Let in some reverb. And now we'll bring everything back in. Nice. Let's go through these presets. Now I would suggest using this on a guitar would get some pretty neat results as well, yeah? How cool is that? We've got this little farting sound going on here. So you can hear the difference. Really add some beef to it, some stink. It's very stinky, but able to control, yeah? Down the bottom we've got quality. So if you've got a high-end iPad with plenty of RAM, we can up the quality here. And you'll see that DSP just jump about 10. You've got a global out trim and a wet trim, and we have this match feature here as well, which is pretty much in all of the new Sketch Audio apps. Nice to add like an LFO on here as well too, wouldn't it? So something to consider, adding an LFO, and remember we can go up here and use our advanced, what is it here, we'd look for our drive, there it is, so we can add an LFO to this and really get that moving. Wow. Pretty nice stuff, you know, simple, not too complex. So it really has got its own characteristics in there, from total destruction, total filth, to really nice. Let's come in here and change this up a little bit. Okay, let's get out of here for today. So that is Fuzz Droid by Sketch Audio, and it's perfect for creating some lovely distorted fuzz. You can grab it for free on the App Store with a 2-week trial and the one-off discounted price at $4.99 until the 8th of February. It runs smoothly on all iOS devices and M Series Macs. Are you enjoying the content here on the channel? Well, please let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, do me a solid and please smash the like, hit that subscribe, and ring the bell to keep up with all of the latest app demos and live streams. You can also support the channel by becoming a channel member for $1 a month or a Patreon to win some really cool apps. Links below. Okay, let's get out of here for today. Please remember to do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Stay awake and let's OJ.